Blessings, 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 man. Peace, God, to all my good people out there, man. Hey, listen, man, everybody that's coming to the channel, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Remember, share all the videos. Hit that like button for me. We need y'all to hit that like button for me. You did? Desiree Perez, right? I see Choke No Joke and others coming going crazy on Funk Flex for his comments towards Jay-Z, Meek Mill, and other people that's been riding with her or whatever. And what is my thoughts on the whole situation? When I first heard about it, I just looked at her as a regular citizen, as an innocent bystander, basically. You know what I mean? And was caught up in an unfortunate situation. As the story keep unraveling in front of me, I was led to believe that this young lady was involved with the drug trade and she was a part of what they was doing. And then she became an informant. Now, this right here is what we call a snitch. It's not, you can't say that she was a regular citizen as she was involved. Now, if you're saying this was a lady in her house and something's going on outside of her house or something like that, then you can use those claims. But you can't use those claims to a person that was in the life. That's the same equivalent of 6ix9ine. If you're going to say that, then you got to say 6ix9ine was a regular citizen. But my whole point of it all is like, I think sometimes they try to justify some of the things that be going on. But like I told you before, I'm going to break this down. I'll be seriously as I possibly can. If Jay-Z, to all these P. Diddy's and all these people, they're not involved in drug trades anymore. They are regular people in regular situations living their life. They're no longer in the gang banging or gangster settings anymore. You know what I mean? So if you're not in the gang banging and yet everybody's just working a regular job and doing their thing, it's like, why even have these conversations like this when in reality, if you worked at Burger King, you probably worked around rats or snitching, or shipyard, you probably worked around rats or snitching. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you having these conversations? Y'all not indiscreet. Y'all doing business. Now, if you want to speak on 6ix9ine, that's on you. But my whole thing is y'all not in the streets no more. Y'all all making legal bread. Now, if you telling me y'all doing illegal activities, then we can address this. I just feel like, why does her name keep getting thrown in all these conversations when this lady has changed her life around? She's no longer into that situation. It's over now. You know what I mean? You're not in the streets. She's not in the streets. Now, if you was to tell me this lady was in the streets and you are in the streets, then you have to live by that code if you in the streets. Now, if you're not in the street, you're just a rapper and a performer. You're just a rapper and a performer. That's how I look at it. It's like y'all niggas keep trying to make business stuff that's legal street stuff. It's not. I hate to tell you that, it's just not. I'm pretty for sure that I probably worked at Burger King or when I was at Wendy's and security and all this other stuff. It probably was a lot of snitching people in there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, what I'm going to do? You know, not talk to this person, not talk to that person, not talk to this person. It's like, bro, it's like if you're not in the streets and you're not living that lifestyle anymore, let that shit go, please. Let it go, man. I don't even understand why the artists are coming at 6ix9ine or any of these other people. At this point, just let it go. Just leave it alone. He's a rat. We know you're a rat. Leave it at that. It's just like, I don't see why I'll be feeding back and forwards into that situation. Then the lady is like, everybody that's been nitpicking on the woman is even crazier to me. I feel like a grown man should be nitpicking on a woman. You know what I'm saying? She made mistakes in the past. She changed her life around. She's no longer in the game. You can call her a rat all you want to, but at this point in her life, she's a regular citizen. At this point in her life, when she was back in the floor, she was a rat. She's no longer living in that lifestyle, I'm assuming. You know what I'm saying? So I just leave it at that, man. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what people trying to get credit for, what they trying to do. Nigga, you a rapper. You know what I'm saying? You in business. It's like, it's a lot of rat motherfuckers that you probably be working with in business. For real, is a person that made beats. You're not going to get a for real beat. He said he'll snitch on everybody. It's like, come on, man. Like, y'all going too far with this shit. It's like, bro, if you're not in the streets or you not banging, and you ain't doing nothing illegal, like, why y'all even talking this talk like y'all niggas in the streets? If y'all in the streets, I get it. You ain't in the streets. You just doing all legal shit. Shut the hell up, please. You just doing all legal shit, bro. Shut the hell up. Get your money. Shut the hell up. Stop trying to act like you a gangster and you not out there. You not in the field, nigga. You on concert rapping, nigga. Stop all this fake capping shit. It's called cap, nigga. All cap. You not in the streets. You not begging your pistol. You ain't selling no drugs. Leave it alone. Like, y'all niggas can't leave well enough to fuck alone, G. Like, I don't understand this shit. What y'all getting for that? Picking on the lady for? What y'all get from that shit? I'm not picking on 6ix9ine, and I'm not picking on that. Do I believe that they should have done that shit? Hell no. Because y'all was in a life, y'all was riding a wave, y'all gonna ride it till the fucking wheels fell off. But they couldn't hold weight at that position they was in. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be a nigga on social media every day talking about a snitch? Hell no. What do I get from that? I don't get no enjoyment trying to put 6ix9ine down or some lady that's out here probably got kids and shit trying to change her life around. I don't get no type of good feeling about that. Trying to put somebody down or this or red or this and that. And y'all niggas all got legal bread. Funk Flex is on the radio getting his legal bread. Jay-Z getting all this legal bread. Meek Mill getting his legal bread. This lady getting her legal bread. It's like, if y'all not in the streets, what we talking about, nigga? You know how many people that you probably been around that called the police because something happened? They all rats, ain't they? Come on, man. Like, I'm just saying, like, y'all no longer, I don't, like, listen to me, man. And I'm gonna say this shit is disrespectful, I can probably say. If you're not out there in the field, you shouldn't have these conversations, you're not in the field. Now, if you in the field and you really out there bang them, you can say this all you want to, because you in the field, you in there, you on the field, you playing the game. You in there. I can't speak to a nigga that's in the game. I can't tell him that. I can't tell him shut up, this and that. But a nigga that's a rapper and that's all you do is rap and perform, nigga, please, stop it, man. Stop it, nigga. You on the radio, call the nigga snitching. Stop it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, Flex. Like, we don't even got to carry it like this, man. I mean, she did what she did. Leave it at that, man. Long as your honor intact. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, y'all, once you say it one time, it's okay. Now when it started to come up every day, niggas saying it all the time, every time, Crime Stopper, let's do T.I. today. Come on, man. It's like y'all niggas going too crazy with this shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all breathing into this shit to a crazy foul place, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know damn well, I'm telling you right now, all them offices y'all niggas be working in, all these labels and shit, I'm telling you, nigga, it's probably hella niggas in there that's been telling some shit. I just, that's why I'm saying, like, don't try to say something about this individual when you got a whole record label that got rats in it. It's like, come on, we got to stop the bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is police officers, all type of shit. It's like, what y'all getting from that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's nothing you get from Glorious from trying to down this lady or put her down. It's like, come on, man. First of all, and I'm going to say this shit as respectful as I possibly can. It's a woman, my nigga. Like, you should get no type of honor trying to fuck with a woman like this. She done what she done, but let it go. Let it go. She done what she done. She trying to change her life around. She's trying to get her life straight from all the mistakes she made. She realized that the street shit wasn't for her. And she folded because she wasn't built for that. You know? Leave the lady alone, man. Can we leave this lady alone, please? Leave the lady alone, man. Leave them alone. Just leave her alone, man. I just don't like it, man. I just feel like she did what she did. 6ix9ine did what he did. I'm not gonna get on every day on 6ix9ine and this lady, Perez and all. I'm not gonna do that every day, man. Nigga, like, I don't get no enjoyment of putting somebody else down. You know what I mean? Like I say, long as your honor intact, that's all you need to have, bro. But trying to worry about this person, trying to worry about that person, and trying to put a nigga down there and this and there. Call out Jay. Let's call out Diddy. Let's call out this and that. It's like, come on, man. At one point in your life, you got to sit back and say, why am I not in their position? It's because you running your mouth and you care so much about shit that don't matter. I'm telling you, I guarantee you, I can go to Burger King, McDonald's, nigga, Walmart. It's probably a whole section of people that rat on a regular if you won't have to work there. Come on, man. You probably deal with rats your whole entire time working for some motherfucking back. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it real. Are you going to call out every individual or just mind your fucking business and do you? You don't like them, just stay away from them. But like I say, just like this, you know, like, come on, leave the lady alone, man. Leave her alone, man. She did what she did, man. Just leave it alone, bro. I guess that's their ammunition to try to attack Jay-Z. Jay-Z is a billionaire, bro. You can't attack a nigga that's rich as him, and you probably can't even pay your rent and shit. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Y'all niggas leave the Jay-Z alone, man. Let the man live, G. You know what I'm saying? Now let the man live, G. Y'all niggas going too far with this nut shit, man. This shit is going too far with it. It's like, damn, bro. Like, come on, man. Like I said before, I agree 100% with Choke No Joke saying. She was in the game. She was living by the code. She broke the code. She is considered a rat within the drug dealing lifestyle. 6ix9ine, once again, he was blood this, blood that. He read it. Within the gang beggar culture, he will always be known as a rat. These individuals say they're going away from that type of shit, and now they cleaning their life up, and now they regular citizens. Alpo, biggest gangster in Harlem, running around, boom, boom, boom. He was about the action. He became a rat. He changed his life around. Now he a regular citizen. Like I say before, man, the life will break the strongest people you know when they start talking the electric chair and life in the penitentiary, and you never see your family again. That's why I get on my platforms on a regular basis and tell these young kids out here, that ain't what you want to do. Because you better be built for that shit that they gonna bring to you. Niggas trying to rob you. Police doing dirty stuff to you. And then at the end, you get caught with bodies and any of the other shit. They got a chair waiting for you. They got a needle waiting for you. They got life in the penitentiary waiting for you. All these niggas out here trying to be gangsters. I see them. And I look at them and I think to myself, bro, I'm not going to call you pathetic, but you got to grow the fuck up at one point in your life. Because you know what? When it's all said and done and you in them damn cells, your bitch and whoever the fuck you fucking going to be fucking a whole nother person. And when your people and your mamas and all them die, it's going to be a sad story because you ain't going to be able to spend your last days with her or with your daughters and all these people. Never know what can happen in this lifetime. We got to take this shit for serious and stop fucking around out here. That drug dealing shit, that robbing shit, that living that street life that these niggas rapping about, but they ain't really out there, they know damn well what it come with. It come with a lifeline of pain and repercussions. And nigga, if you rat, you snitch, your name will be forever known in the Raptors as a rat. You will never be respected or honored. They're going to play with you like they doing with this lady. They're going to play with you like they do the 6ix9ine. They're going to play with you like they do Alpo. But like I told you before, it ain't even worth it, man. I wake up each and every day. Now, I don't have all the success I